Hi guys, my name is Dr. Mallernee. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas, and my coach is Christian. I joined Fortune around 2 years ago when I first decided to become a practice owner. I had many associate jobs prior to that, and I knew the vision that I kind of wanted my career to take to. I kind of went in heavy-footed thinking I knew what I could do and what needed to be done in order to run a successful practice. But after 6 months doing things by myself, I quickly realized I was kind of in over my head. You go through all these trainings on clinical side of things that get you to become a great dentist, but there's a whole aspect of owning a business that we just don't cover, and you just really don't know what you don't know until you're actually in that seat and wearing that hat. So once I contacted Fortune, I was a little skeptical at first. It is a little scary once you're trying to add another expense on when you're kind of trying to keep your head above water. But I will say it's been the best thing that I've ever done. From 2018 to now, we've doubled our growth, and that's just the beginning of what we're set up to do. One of the big things that they teach you is how to become a leader within your practice. You know, I kind of wanted to fill the seat as the dentist of the office when I really should have been filling that leadership role. And the impact that they have on you personally when it comes to business acumen and just being able to lead your troops in order to guide them, especially during these hard times, you can't really put a price tag on that, to be honest. And the effect that it has moving forward and the compound that it's going to show in years to come is going to be significant. There's no two ways around it. One of the big things that we did with my coach Christian is we started to analyze what systems do we need in place in order for things to function smoothly as a patient hears about us and then moves through the practice to finally getting my treatment and then ending their treatment at that point. And it becomes really apparent how organized and direct you need to be about these things. And as a dentist, and being one of you guys, I completely understand the time that it takes to do the dentistry side of things and the extra effort that may be needed in order to be the leader of your group. See that each asset of your practice and make sure that it's functioning correctly. Fortune has gotten me to a point now where I do feel confident that I could maybe do things without them, but the problem is I don't want to. If you want to stop growing, then that's when you would stop having that coach. But that's when you start dying. It made me realize that I can take my practice to any avenue I want and create something that is at that point a business and not necessarily just a job that I'm working harder at and adding more stress in my life, taking more time away from my family, but yet actually be able to build something that is worth having. And that's one of the biggest things that I started to realize through the process. And yeah, there were troubles and maybe some conflict, but that's the point of having a coach. Even professional athletes, when they get to their highest tier, they still have personal coaches, whether it be in their training, their specific positions. We all need that extra push and an outside look to make sure that we're becoming the best that we can possibly be, so that we can lead our teams in the best possible way we can. And so that is why I will continue to have a coach and continue to be with Fortune, because they have shown me that the more I invest in myself, the more I help myself grow, the more I'm going to be able to grow my practice.